No.
Yeah. Hey, beautiful. I'll be right. I'll be right. I got a lot of crap that I had as banners and crap. Like, some of them double. Some of them was when I was angry. Alright, I can do the rest later. Alright, so welcome in. Let's have a good conversation. I'm sure other people will come in as they are coming, so I don't have to put there for y'all. You already know. Just trigger warning. This is not. If you have a thing for SA or ST, then this might not be the story you want to listen to. We're going to talk about Kamari Holland. That beautiful baby girl right there was 5 years old. She didn't even have a chance to make it beyond kindergarten, you know. As far as she went in school was kindergarten. There was no telling what this little girl could have been. She's a Sagittarius. Her birthday is November 23rd. You know, this little girl, you would ask her, I read this in so many articles. You asked her what she wanted to be when she grew up. And she made like a little giggle. And she said, I'm always and forever going to be a princess. So she looked at herself as she was a princess. Excuse me. Can't get rid of this damn allergies. All right. Kamari's parents were Corey Holland and Christy Seipel. She had 3 sisters, 4 brothers. She had 1 brother that had the same mother, and the rest of them were by different. They are from Phoenix City, Alabama. She passed away December 3rd, 2021 in Phoenix City, Alabama. Wait, hold on, let me find it. Sorry, I was just reading from obituary. All right, so I'm not quite sure. I know I read it somewhere, but I think the mother and father, they were dating or whatever, but it didn't work out, obviously, because her mom was like bad on substances. I can't say that word. You know what I'm talking about. So they didn't work. He ended up with full custody of her and her brother, and the mother was supposed to have any hesitation by herself. She was always supposed to have. Hold on. Now they have a. Sorry about that. He wanted to show me the new sonar underwater drones he was. I've seen them. All right. So back to what I was saying. So Kamari's mom and dad did not obviously last. He had left, or she had thrown him out or whatever, and he went for custody of the kids because she kept getting in trouble with the law because of her addictions and what she did for her to support her habit, I should say, or to make money. So he got full custody of the kids, and she wasn't supposed to be alone with them at all. She was supposed to have supervision at every turn with these kids. But he felt like he thought she was doing better with her life. She still had the other kids. Nothing was wrong with them. Now, was he going to give them back to her to keep? No. He did, however, allow them to go spend the night with her. And this was only supposed to be one night, and then they were going to go home the next evening. Corey had a long talk with her before he left. And, there was strict things that he said that needs to be done, and it needed his way because he didn't want the kids to fall off schedule, fall off track of anything that could defer them from the way they were doing. So Hold on. I just something. I'm trying to look for the date that she went missing, and everything is Monday, Monday, Monday. Do you happen to know what the date is? Um, oh my God, I don't know how I lost it like that. I know it's October. I think that it was October. No, it was December. I'm sorry. It was like December 11th, I believe. Um, well, they say December 13th, but that's because that's the day they found her body. So, wait a minute. Let me go back into that. No, it's Monday the 13th. Okay. They found her Tuesday or Wednesday. Um, yeah, because it passed away Monday, December 13th. All right. Um, Corey them off Monday the 13th of December, and he was supposed to pick them up December 14th or the 14th. Yeah, the 14th, and it was supposed to be around dinner time or whatever. And instead, no, let me rephrase that. The 12th is when he dropped them off. I'm sorry, my date's confused. The 12th is when he dropped them off. The 13th is when she went missing in the wee hours of the morning. Like overnight on the 13th. Because supposedly when mom got up in the morning time on the 13th, Kamari was not there. She was not in the bed. Or maybe I said that one backwards too. Yeah, he took her overnight and took her to a house he used to live in Phoenix City. He took her for this. And supposedly now, from what I've read a couple of articles today, saying that he and her both went while he did this to her daughter in front of her. She allowed it to happen. He strangled this baby. And after he strangled her is when he SA'd her. He also sodomized her. And she allowed it. Well, regardless, even if she wasn't there, she allowed it. Because she allowed him to take that baby from that house. She willingly gave that baby to him. I couldn't even fathom. I can't even fathom this. Because hold on a minute. This case is identical to this case right here. And this case comes out of North Carolina. I helped search this little girl. I was there the day they found this little girl. I just wasn't on the same side of the highway, which I'm thankful for every day. Because her killer sat in court and smiled the whole time. Giggled or like chuckled with her. But he laughed when they were saying what he did to this little girl. Like, he didn't give two shits. So now I'm interested in I did it again. So now I'm just wondering what's going to happen in this little girl's trial. Since in both cases, the mother gave their child to somebody. The difference is the monster that took her already had some very violent child abuse charges on him and against him. And the other one, he just had traffic and drug. Like nothing big drug, like marijuana drug. And maybe some cocaine. But no kind of DV, no kind of violence on his record. Nothing to do with a child. And this one, that would be the only thing that's different in both cases, is the background of the two guys. And yeah, because the mothers did the same exact thing. She gave Kamari up for drugs, and Shania's mom gave her up for a drug debt. And Shania's mom's like, I gave her to him for sexual servitude, not for him to kill or harm my baby. This one tells you that she don't even know God. She never did that. She would never do that. She was trying to play like Mommy of the Year. After gone missing, she's out there giving her Christmas presents away. And clothes. And shoes and shit. She's out here getting rid of her baby's clothes and shit. And she didn't even know where her baby was, if she was alive or not. So going ahead and doing all of this, you already know that you're not coming back. Why you got people looking for her? Why don't you just tell them where they are to begin with? No, you guys had to be arrested. But I want to know how they even knew to look at that dude right there, the one that they got. Obviously he did it, but I want to know how they even knew to go look for him. Like, I haven't seen nothing say how they obtained evidence it was him beforehand, before they found her. Might be something I need to look into. I'm also going to try, if I can remember to, if somebody can remind me to, call Russell County Jail. Mariposa County Jail. Columbus County Jail. I don't know, to figure out who's in charge of this case. I don't even know what, because it says that a Russell County judge is the one that set their bond. But the county's holding him. Let me see if I can find that. Maybe none of the people that I'm looking for. That's it. Oh my god. Alright, so um the mom was charged with red rum during the course of kid stealing, sodomy, um, in the in the life of her daughter who disappeared from Sippel's home December 13th. Jeremy Williams is charged with capital red rum and case. He's in Russell County Jail. But it doesn't say where she's at. Um, he's also being charged with child abuse in Columbus, Georgia, and was a suspect unalive of a 1-year-old in Alaska, which is actually the one that belongs to him, his blood. And her was currently, before this happened, facing charges of chemical endangerment of a child in 2018 in a case where she was alleged to expose her unborn child to broccoli while pregnant. That's stupid. Yeah, I can't find out where she's being. Maybe Columbus County, because that's where she was. She's being charged with felony red rum and human African and unalive. The asphyxiation red rum SA of her 5-year-old daughter. Three counts of felony red rum. Because kidnapping, inhuman trafficking in the first degree. Set no bond in the case. They're going to go for the death penalty. Williams will face 3 additional unalive penalty charges. Capital red rum in the 8th enemy indictment of Holland. Yeah, so we're going to call. I'm going to figure out how I can record it. And I think this is the article I read where it told you exactly what happened.
Holland, a 5-year-old in East Alabama, have been made public in an indictment. Prosecutors believe the child's mother was involved heavily in the death. The cause of the child's death was released. It all started for Russell County Sheriff's Office on December 13th, 2021. Christy Seipel called to report her daughter missing. Later that day, police found the body of Connery Holland in an abandoned house in Phoenix City. He said she likely died of asphyxiation, and there was evidence of sexual abuse. The police department, through information not yet released to the public, was able to quickly identify Tremaine Williams as a suspect and obtain a warrant for Williams' arrest. Williams had previously lived in the house where Holland was found. The sheriff has claimed there was a relationship between Seipel and Williams, but contended that the relationship was not romantic. The original release from the sheriff's office did not indicate that Seipel was a suspect or person of interest. Details of the case have been minimal since the presiding judge put multiple gag orders on the case, making confirmation of information difficult. December 27th, things took a different turn when an Alabama district judge issued 4 warrants for the arrest of 35-year-old Seipel. 3 of the charges relate to the murder of Holland, and the 4th is a charge for human trafficking. The 3 murder course of sodomy. The murder charges allege that she acted in tandem with the crime. The grand jury indictment was recently filed in the 26th Judicial Circuit Court of Alabama and gave additional information on the rape and murder and shed light on the details of the gruesome crime. According to the indictment, Seipel and Wood had some arrangement in which Seipel received money to force Holland into sexual servitude. The indictment states that Holland died of strangulation. Williams had additionally been charged with corpse abuse. According to the indictment, Williams recorded himself raping Holland after she had been strangled. Due to his filming of the alleged post-mortem abuse, Williams has also been charged with producing child pornography. Considering that court documents state that Seipel was present and contributed to Holland's murder, it is not yet clear what role Seipel may have played in the video, if any. Both suspects are considered innocent until proven guilty. They have not made a public statement. To connect with the author of this story, more come email Craig.Monger at 1819news.com. Article by Craig Monger from 1819.
According to the indictment, Christy, the mother, and the men in the investigation identified as Jeremy Tremaine Williams had some arrangement in which the mom received money to force Holland into SS. The indictment states that Holland unalived of strangulation. Williams had additionally been charged with corpse abuse, according to the indictment. Williams video recorded himself aping Holland after she had been unalived due to his filming of alleged post-abuse. Williams has also been charged with producing child pictures.
Did the timer go off?
Yeah, it just went off. Considering that court documents state that Seipel present and contributed to Holland's red rum, it is not yet clear what role Seipel may have played in the video, if any. Both suspects are considered innocent until proven guilty. Neither has made a public statement. It's still not so there's still a gag order on some of it because they're not releasing what how the relationship between the mom and that monster started. It says through information not yet released to the public was able to quickly identify the monster as the suspect and obtain a warrant for him for his arrest. Where she was found, he previously lived in that house. They said there was a relationship between him and the mother, but contended that the relationship was not romantic. So I don't usually like comparing cases because most cases are not like another one. But this case right here mirrors what happened to Shania Davis. Like I said earlier, both mothers gave the children up to a monster. They knew what was going to happen to these little girls, and they still handed them over. The only difference in the stories is that one monster has already had several cases involving children. And the other one, the only thing on his record is traffic and containing substances, whether it be marijuana or the white powder stuff, So it wasn't really nothing more than that. But still, that doesn't make him any more of a better person. It just means he didn't really have more of a record. He didn't have any kind of violence on his record compared to the other one. But otherwise, everything else mirrors. These two cases are identical. Down to the MOD. Hello, the bridge. It is disgusting. It's gross. I don't see how parents can do that, y'all. There, and I'm going to show you the picture of Shania again, because I don't know if y'all were in here when I did it for. This little girl right here was done the same exact way Kamari was done. They're both mixed little girls. The parents are reversed, but they're both mixed. Her dad was white. Her mom was black. Kamari's mom was white. Her dad was black. Both dads, though, in these cases, had custody of the kids. Full custody. And by trying to give the other parent some leeway and try to let them be a parent, this is what happens.
Talk to the kids like, people crazy, man.
Shania's mom got 30 years. 30 years. And she was pregnant when she went in. She won't get paroled before 30 years. I think it was 30 years to life, wasn't it? Shania's mom, Dan?
I don't remember.
I know it was 30 years. I'm not sure if it was 30 years to life or not, but 30 years. Now,
30 years before they can get paroled.
That monster that did all that nasty, disgusting stuff to this little girl, he's there for life. Until they decide to put that needle to him. But he laughed and smirked and smiled through the whole entire court hearing trial. He wouldn't let anybody go up and talk in his defense because he knew what he did, and he knew he had, he wasn't going to get out of it. He knew he wasn't, so why even try to have somebody defend you when you know? The judge was pretty pissed off that he didn't let anybody go up and talk on his defense. Not to mention, he was pissed off about him smirking and, just being cocky through the whole entire trial. Yeah, they do. They both need to rock. No, I want them taken out just like they took these little girls out. I don't want them to be taken out the same exact way. Just string them up in the middle of town and let people throw rocks or something at them. You know, nothing to like gut them or nothing like that. Just rocks. Just take them and let people throw rocks at them all day long. First off, they're going to be humiliated that they're being hung up like that. And then people throwing rocks at them, boy.
Are you crucifying the motherfucker? Hell yeah.
I'll castrate him first.
That sounds like fun. That sounds like somebody.
It's so sad. Like, and a lot of people, I've heard this so much throughout Summer's case. They would be like, Summer's case reminds me of Kamari Holland's. No. They're near like Kamari Holland's. Nowhere near like Shania Davis. Nowhere. We don't know what happened to Summer, so you can't say this is Summer's case reminds you of these two. You can't say that. We don't even know. We don't know nothing when it comes to Summer. These two, at least we know everything. And until we get more facts on Summer's case, you can't say that. That's just more untrue information being put out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we have enough untrue information out there about Summer. But these two need to be really stated. I know her case has already been tried, and both of her monsters have been convicted. Still needs to keep her name out there because it's awareness for other little girls her age. Because look at how many little girls her age are going missing. 5 years old. 5 years old. What in the world can a 5-year-old do for a grown arse man? Dogs are going crazy. Princess. Missy, maybe. It might not even be our dogs. And until we know more about Summer, we can't really sit there and have a conversation about her no more. Besides, talk about her to keep her name out there for awareness, for people to keep looking for her. But I mean, otherwise, we really don't have much to go on with her either. We know where these two little girls are right now. Where they shouldn't be. We know what put them there. Who put them there? We can't say that about Summer. I mean, seriously, we cannot. When it comes to Summer, we're SOL for real. And that's what I'm saying about Kylie's case too. Like, there's not much more we can talk about for any of them. I mean, because really now we're to the point where we're just stretching and reaching for something to make sense. And we just can't make sense of any of it. It's a strange and unusual case. But Kamari and Shania, we can keep their names out there. Keep aware of what's going on with these little girls. And Summer, because we still can't find her. Pray every day that little baby's alive and well. I doubt she can be happy being away from her family. But alive and well would be nice. So I wanted to talk, just in case anybody catches this on the replay anyway. Saturday, I'm going to have my cousin from New York come on. She's got a few cases up in New York that she's been searching, and she's just not getting anywhere. So she kind of needs our help. So I'm going to have her up here. She's from New York, Yeah, she just wants our help. And I told her I'm sure we would be glad and more than willing to help her. One is from, like, her brother. Not a real brother, But, he got unalived. I think it was by a drive-by. And the law thought it was a gang thing, and it wasn't. The original detective on the case passed away, and now the new one is just so lost and confused that he doesn't even really want to mess with it. But my cousin's not going to let it rest until she finds it. Then she has a couple friends of hers or associates, a couple girls that went missing up there. I think there was like 3 of them. One of the girls was found unalived, unfortunately, and the other 2 are still missing. I'm not too sure about the details on any of that. She will inform us Saturday. So I hope everybody can make it out Saturday. I will have a notification set out, so I'll know more of a time. I'm going to talk to her tomorrow, I think. And see what... It'll probably be after 8 Saturday. 9 Saturday. I think. I think she wants to wait till her son goes to sleep. And she said pretty much he's asleep by 9. So. What else was I gonna say? Oh, I heard somewhere today that SF Investigates said the FBI closed Kylie's case. Down, I'm saying it. OG gave me some things to watch today. One of them is about the guy from Check It TV. Told y'all. I told y'all. I always had a funny feeling about that guy. There's just something about that man. He's weird. And that video I seen today explains it. It explains it all. Yeah, quite a few things. You're right. Quite a few things. A little bit more than quite. Did everything go okay with what you were going through earlier? I'm gonna get your butt up here one night. The dogs outside are going nuts. I told you they were. What are you barking at? They stopped, assholes. Sorry, my dogs were going nuts. He's always had me wondering, like, I didn't. They were saying, I heard somewhere somebody say that somebody was out there dragging the lake with a magnet. And if they did that before dude found the laptop, they could have possibly wiped everything off that laptop. Ricky, what's up? Miss you. Where you been at? Oh, you're just stopping by. You're not going to come and speak. We miss you. Damn, OG, I just realized you changed your picture. Nope, I guess he was just coming in to say hi. I miss Ricky. I don't know where he'd be hiding at. Oh, when we're done here, I got something to tell you when we get off here, OG. I just thought about this a little while ago. I bet you never heard it. Oh, yeah. You're gonna... When I heard it, I was just like, who the fuck do you think you are? You are no blood. You have no rights. Who the fuck do you think you are? Don't mind me. You keep hearing my lighter. It's because I'm lighting this candle so I can have some burnt marshmallows. See? Hey, you. How are you, Circle Box? Don't mind me. I'm playing with marshmallows. We got done talking about what we were talking about, so we were just free talking now. We compared the two cases that we're just waiting for this trial to start whenever they decide to take them to trial. So we're going to do some calling tomorrow and investigating. And then my cousin's coming on Saturday to tell us about a red rum in New York, my hometown. In New York, that's still ongoing. I don't know what's going on with that case. And then there's 3 missing. Well, there was 3. There's 2 missing women, 3 were missing. They found one of them unalived. And now they're looking for the other. They're still trying to find the other 2 women. Do you know what you're going to pick? Or which one you're going to do? I'm trying not to look at like fresh ones because there's so many creators doing them. That's where everything gets so hectic. I like doing the ones that most creators don't even look at. Oh, awesome. We like them kind of cases, don't we, OG? We love going over not closed, but I guess it would be a closed case. Not a cold case, but a closed case. Because there's a conviction and everything out of it already. But sometimes, they could convict the wrong people. I've seen a couple cases recently where people were falsely accused. 30 years later, they're getting out of jail. Wow, I can't believe he did. Like he totally lied to you. He said you can talk to him and ask him questions here and there and stuff. He just wasn't going to do an interview. And now he's not even speaking to you. That's so rude. I'm telling you, him and that Check It TV guy are weird. There's something about them too. No, I don't mind doing the current case, like an ongoing case. I just don't want it to be fresh. Because, like I said, with fresh ones, especially if there's like 101 creators covering the story. That's how it gets so confused and so much misinformation being spread, and it just drives me nuts. I learned a lot with Summer's case. I'm telling you, I learned a lot being a creator with Summer's case. Yeah, but then it makes it just hard for you to trust and believe people. Like, I understand he might be getting it from all angles. I can understand that. But at least tell you straight up, Like, look, I'm just not going to answer no questions. I don't, I don't want to talk about it. But I mean, either way, you make yourself look guilty. Or have something anyway. No, I follow him on Twitter. Even though I don't know how to use it. I mean, I follow a lot of people on Twitter. I don't really know how to use it. That's how I jumped in that one about the 2 missing boys from Ohio, Wyatt and Tripp. Because I just ended up hitting buttons and I went into it. Yeah. Okay, OG, Maisie made it to her sister's safely. What took her so long is they put the wrong, she says postcode, so I don't know what that means. But she said they put the wrong postcode code in the navigation system and took her off like an hour. Okay, so I don't know what they do in the UK, like how they do things, but she said her niece's autopsy, they done the autopsy on her. And then they said have a 10-minute inquest on Friday, and then a 3-hour inquest late October. So I don't know what she means by that. A lot of times I do have to like ask her to repeat it or speak English for me because her English is not my English just sometimes. Let's see if you guys are seeing it over here. Yes, we do. We matter too. And that's what drives me crazy. Like all these people that want talk to people in the true crime community. They don't look at us little ones. They look at the bigger ones. And just because they have the numbers does not mean, I promise you this, a lot of them bigger channels buy subs. You can purchase subscribers. I would never do that, obviously. We can see this, But you can buy subscribers. You can, I promise you. There is a way to buy them. So yeah. So they jump to the ones that have like, let's say 5K and above. Like that's crazy. Like you never know, the littler channels might have information that the bigger channels don't have. Oh, I didn't know you had Twitter. Might need to follow you on there. Yeah, she has OG has Instagram. Oh, I didn't think about that. Considering how they don't think it was herself doing it to herself now. They think that something may have happened. So you might be right, OG. You might be right. So I'm not sure if I'm going live tomorrow. Are you going live tomorrow, Silverbox? Okay. So we can talk about tomorrow, OG. We can do and talk about the Cal City Boys. We can refresh our memories on that one. Because they're coming up October 24th. Their trial starts. So I would like to really go over theirs because, like, I think I'm getting cases confused with one another. But I hope you have a great night too, sweetheart. I hope you feel better. Take some medicine, lay down, go to sleep, relax. Don't hurt that gorgeous voice, okay? Just promise us you won't hurt that voice. The autoimmune, you can join our club. We're the sick channel over here. We all have some kind of health issue. Some of us have the same health issue. But so yeah, we need to refresh on the Cal City boys because, like I said, their trial starts next month on the 24th. It's my brother's birthday, so I think we're gonna go out to dinner. So that'll probably be after the shit. That's in California, so I'll have to see if my brother wants to take a late dinner because the trial's probably gonna go until at least 5 o'clock their time. 4:30, 5 o'clock. For day one anyway, opening statements. Depending on how long each state opening statement's going to be, too. I can think about that. Depending on what day it is, we might do it the weekend before or the weekend after. I think it's like on Tuesday. Yeah, I've subbed to her. I've been subbed to her for a while. I just don't go in a lot of people's rooms no more. I just, for a long time there was too much drama following me, and I just didn't like it. So I stopped going to a lot of people's panels or lives and just concentrated on mine. And then I found you, and yeah, you're basically the only one I really go to anymore. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I might think about that. I don't know. I don't mind my name getting out there, honestly, but like I told you the other day, like I like my channel being small. Like I have 350 subs now, and I don't even get 20 in my live, and I like it like that because I can concentrate on who's here, and it's always quiet and calm, and we all can talk like adults. So I mean, the more the merrier, but I'm happy if it doesn't get big out there like that. I'm not really looking to be a big huge channel, you know. I like being quiet. I like being in my corner now. All right, sweetheart, you gonna I was thinking about ending anyway. We can talk on Messenger if you want to while you drive. I'm doing it just to do me, like to keep my mind busy. I don't want to be big like all them other channels and have all the drama that goes with the other channels. Like if it gets like that, it gets like that. But I'm happy with who comes in and talks to me now. I'm happy with the mods that I have. I'm happy talking to the people that come in. All right. I will see y'all later. Look, your face is.